I have kind of a lot to chat through with you guys today. I've had a lot of thoughts over the last week, and I figured today is a good day to share those thoughts. So let me get ready to film and not be in my pajamas anymore, and then we'll chat through my thoughts. I always feel funny when I'm ready from like here up, and I'm still in my pajamas. I like Saturday mornings because I get to have a wholer, like yummier breakfast. Usually I film making coffee as one of my B-roll clips, but Jake's making my coffee this morning. The next thing on my docket is gonna be to film my video for tomorrow, and then it'll be good because I'll be more or less ahead. I have one video that's filmed that just needs a lot more love editing. You don't care about my schedule. Most importantly is that I'm gonna film a video literally for tomorrow, so I have to film and edit that today. Additionally, ooh, thank you. Nice little latte, you can't see it. 10 out of 10. So yeah, I'm gonna film this video and then we'll get back to it. Insert some of my bloopers here. Oh my God, I have to pee. Oops, I'm filming again. Let's do it. Would have saved them doing a market adjustment if they had just negotiated. I'm gonna make my first car payment. You guys are gonna do it with me. I can't show you any of this because it's all just bank account information. And unless you're trying to deposit money into my bank account, I don't want you to have it. My current balance is $39,518.08. There's an option to pay off the balance. So it's like, you can pay it off at $39,707 because that's like with the interest or whatever for this month. My regular payment is $628 because I haven't made one. So I'm gonna make a payment of $650. Why can't I submit it? What? Okay kids, here's what we learned. The first payment, for some reason, you can't do over $500. Why, you ask? I don't know. But then after that, I should be able to do more than $500 at a time. It's silly because I was like, well, if I wanted to pay this off in whole, I have to do that in like $500 increments over a month. No, it's just the first payment that I have to make a $500 payment, and then tomorrow I'll come back and make the last $150. All right, 500 out of 650 is pay. Okay, this isn't really that bad, but okay, I've changed clothes only because I'm filming, like batch filming shorts, and I feel like it's more interesting to look at my page and see me in different clothes. If you're not aware, Jake is in the engineering space, and with that comes a level of attention to detail and organization that I can appreciate in some aspects of my life, but I'm a big picture girly. This is one of the aspects of my life where I love it. We're big 3D printing guys. We love a 3D printer and 3D printed things for our home. We have a few cool bits of organization. My favorite is our desk organization. I don't know, you might love this, you might hate this, but basically everything has its own box, and this was all 3D printed. Some of it is custom, some of it is not, and it just makes life so much easier. I am a home for a thing person. If something doesn't have a home, I will lose it, and this has resolved a lot of that. It hasn't fully resolved it, but it definitely has helped. I just wanted to share that because I think it's awesome. Let me show you my bathroom drawer also. If you're interested in being an organized freak like me and have access to a 3D printer, Gridfinity is all open source. We have custom designed a few things, but there's a lot of stuff just like available. Big fan. I will link what I can down below, but there's like a ton of different spots where you can find stuff. So yeah, that's just a quick side note. There's no theme to this vlog. I'm just gonna tell you all of the things that I'm excited about while bringing you along on my day, clearly. I have gotten like 6 videos, I think, filmed. I haven't done voiceovers for a lot of them, shorts, and then one long form. So the next chunk of my morning is gonna be spent getting those all imported and then hopefully uploaded. Just a lot of computer time. Enjoy this time lapse while I'm talking about it. If we're being really for real, most of my day is spent on a computer staring at a screen. It's really not that fancy, and this is my weekend. Like, it's technically my Saturday. It's Friday, but I work Sunday through Thursday. So this is technically my Saturday, and I'm gonna spend the whole time pretty much just staring at a screen editing content, and I love it. I'm getting a phone call. This is Sandra.
Cool, Sandra. Well, we will see you at 2 p.m. today. Thanks for booking.
Perfect. Awesome. Thanks. Okay, back to work for me.
Maybe I should bite my tongue. Save the air in my lungs. It doesn't matter what I say if we don't communicate. But you made me a believer.
In lives in a million different outfits, but I promise you it's still the same day. And you know it's the same day because I need to have lunch. While I get my lunch ready, I don't know what I'm gonna have yet. I think it involves a turkey sandwich, I think. Turkey sandwich. My friend came over the other week. I think it's almost been a whole week now. And she was telling me that her parents don't like her boyfriend. I'm gonna make a turkey sandwich with fancy bread. Anyways, her parents don't like her boyfriend. Is that what I said? I don't know, I can't be trusted. And her parents don't like her boyfriend because he doesn't have a career. So I'm curious, if you happen to be over 50, I think there's only a few of you that watch my vlogs especially, but if you happen to be over 50 and you have like kids that are, you know, dating, whatever, do you remember what it was like to be 25, 26, 27 years old? Because I giggled at this because her parents, at the same age that she was, they were together, I'll give them that, but neither of them had careers. They were like drunk in Lake Powell. And he's doing perfectly fine. Like, he's considering going back to school. He's gotten certificates. Like, it's not like he's doing drugs or like hitting her. Obviously, you want what's best for your kids, but it was, I thought, a bit out of touch of them to be like, he's got to have his whole life figured out at literally 26 years old. We are 26 years old. Like, she and I are both very go get 'em, like type A driven people. He is also like gonna have his life figured out. He's not broke. He's not in debt. LOL at me. Like, they think I'm great. He's really nice to her. He has a degree, so he learned like critical thinking skills and whatever. He has a job. Like, it's not like he's a bum. So I just find it kind of funny. And I often get comments that are like pretty not relatable to my current phase. People are just not in touch. But then it was also kind of funny to hear that my friends' parents have these like also equally out of touch opinions as the people of the internet. To share some examples for me, I am in a very fortunate position. I have worked very hard, but I'm also just really lucky to be in a place where I am myself someone who makes a lot of money and also with someone who makes a lot of money. So our dual money situation is pretty good. And obviously I share my money situation online as much as I can. Like, I keep his money situation private, but I share my money situation wholly openly. And I'll get comments from people that like are like, well, I got to where I am because I was making, you know, pennies on the dollar, and so I cut expenses here, and here, and you should do that too. I think that that's wonderful, and I think that there's a lot of like budget pinching content on the internet. This is not one of those pages. I have thousands of dollars a month to put towards financial goals in addition to living a pretty good life. He owns a home, we ski, we travel, all these things, where the extra, like, I don't know, let's say $5,000 a year that we spend on quality of life isn't gonna make a difference in my financial goals. And that's because I'm fortunate enough to have so much extra money to play with. That was just my train of thought of like her parents giving her advice on something that they just like A, don't get, and B, have forgotten that that when they were in their 20s they didn't have their life figured out and they turned out okay. The train of thought was then that translating to that I'm okay and I'm in my 20s. I'm not like throwing away money like crazy. I want to live a pretty good life, so I do. And I'm able to live a pretty good life while also making progress towards financial goals that is unheard of. Like, I put $2,000 a month to my debt, soon to be $3,000 a month to my debt. That is boo-goo crazy. That's more than your mortgages were when you were 26 if you're now 50. As you guys know, my mortgage is $3,000. I'm about to be putting more money to my debt than to my mortgage. Let's put some lettuce on the sandwich, shall we?
The guy that created Gridfinity, he left it open source.
Yeah.
So like, he had no intention of selling or making any money off of it. Mm-hmm. So the guy that made the Grips base plate now being a fucking like dickhead, like.
I'm running late, of course, because I wanted to shower before I went. I don't know why, but it's what I wanted, so I did it. Not actually that late, I just like to be early with things. My appointment's at 2. It's gonna take 17 minutes to get there. It's 1:40, so 3 minutes to buffer. Getting your haircut for cheaper is great, but because it's like a student, it takes longer, so I'm definitely paying with my time. I'm not gonna have them like style it or anything. I'll let them blow dry it, probably. It'll be good. I'll show you kind of the before. Well, I guess this can be the before. My hair is really long, but like very clearly very fried. I never like dye it or anything, so it's relatively healthy, just dead at the ends. We'll rejuvenate her. I don't really have a plan. And after, I think it's cute.
Who, me? And my fresh new do? Me and my fresh new do is me to make the dinner and edit a whole video, and also so many other things need to get done tonight. So fun. I'm having so much fun.
But you made me a believer, and I won't believe that it's the end. Please tell me all your reasons. You change your mind like the seasons once again.
I promise that I only vlog on weekends, and that's why we play Call of Duty in the evenings. We're not just always playing video games. We only play 2 nights a week for 2 hours.
Time is running out. Oh honey, I'm in doubt. But baby, just say something.